All right. Hey, how's everybody doing today? We are the developers of Fealty. It's a turn-based strategy game um, set in a medieval fantasy world where your goal is to take over the throne after there's a power vacuum when the king dies. Um, and It's played on a hex grid, and you'll see that here. I'm going to join an online game with Chadrick, and I'm Todd, and we are the two devs on this, and we've had some help with um, art and music and things like that on the game. And in fact, I'm going to actually turn my music up a little bit so you guys can hear that. It's mostly by Kevin MacLeod, and it's pretty good tunes.
And don't let Todd fool you. He did all the models, so all the modeling is done by him. Just so you know. All right.
All right, so here we are for Next Fest. We hope you enjoy the video and the playthrough here. We're going to kind of walk through our strategy a little bit, or well, I'm going to walk through my strategy since you only see my screen. You don't see Mad Dog's, but his keep is not too far from mine.
This is going to be terrible.
As you
I'm
can
right
see.
in the middle of everybody. Oh,
Well,
man.
terrible for you, strategy-wise. You'll have to defend on multiple fronts. But that's all right. That's all right.
Every map is procedurally generated.
Yeah, all the maps are procedural. No two maps. I don't think I've ever played on the same map twice. I think that'd be pretty hard to do. If you do get two maps, you should probably play the lottery.
Yes.
Because you have a good chance of winning, maybe. But that's not how probability works, so don't listen to me. All right. So you start out with a keep and a builder unit and an army. Each village or keep gives you two armies that you can field, up to two armies you can field, and one builder. Builders go out and build farms. There's no resource management. Your tiles and your infrastructure that you build are your resources, so there's no micromanagement like Civ or anything. We wanted a strategy game that you could easily fire up, get into, and finish a game in a couple of hours. So there's a lot to the strategy, but not a lot to the micromanagement aspect of the game like there is in other games. So
Solo games you can probably finish in just about an hour.
yeah.
40 minutes.
Online games probably take a little while longer. You have to wait on. Everybody takes their turn at the same time, but when the turns are all submitted, then and you can see we only have 2.5 minutes left to do this first turn. But when everybody submits their turn, so right now it's Mad Dog and I and 4 AI players. When the humans all submit their turn, then everything is processed and all the results are calculated from what happens during that turn, and then you get to watch those results play out based on how you played your units during that turn. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move. Probably not gonna do the best strategy because I have to also talk through things. So and Mad Dog there can see my screen. So
I actually just minimized it, so I'm not watching what you're doing.
no cheating, no
Yeah,
cheating,
yeah.
no cheating. So we all start out with a keep. I'm gonna submit my turn here, and we'll watch that play out.
I just unsubmitted mine because I decided I'm changing something.
Oh.
All right, there we go.
All right, so I'm gonna build my first farm here with my builder, which you can see by the tooltip increases my maximum army count by 1.
At your service.
And then gonna move this guy
Yes, my lord.
that way. And probably gonna cut this down. No, this one. And go this way and try to defend against that direction. One of the things you have to do is watch your front. So, and we do have a tutorial in the single player game that kind of walks you through the basics. But building watchtowers on your perimeter will give you more visibility, and you'll see me do that shortly once I get a little further out. But I have some open space this direction that I want to try to take advantage of before anybody else gets there. So it'd be nice to get down through here and cut off Lord McPhee from that area if I can. And yeah. So let me submit that turn. So I'm going to move that army there. You can see when you select an army or a builder or unit, you have contextual actions that they can perform the same way with your villages. I've turned on auto production on for armies so my village, anytime I have an army that I can create, I've told it, well, go ahead and just declare that action automatically so I don't have to think about it. So but that's up to you and whatever your play style is. So
At your service. At your service.
I've already made some strategic mistakes. Your early turns make a big difference. The faster you get to your next settlement area where you can build is pretty important. And I wasted a turn going this way. I should have come down here. You can build three spaces out from any other existing structure. So I'm gonna build a farm here. Actually,
Your wish is my command.
I'll take that back.
Your wish is my command.
Since I already built that farm and I have an extra army,
Wish is my command.
I'm just gonna keep moving and try to get to my buildable spot down here.
At your service.
And I'm gonna build a watchtower there so I can see the enemy coming a little bit better. And watchtowers also give you a little bit of defense. They will fire upon encroaching enemies.
Yes, yes.
So you can see here, if I select my builder, cancel that, you can see there's an icon here that says there's a spot I can build a village at.
Yes,
So I'm gonna go there.
If that's what you would like.
And gonna submit.
Is there anything else I can do for you, sir? Yes, my lord.
So to build a village, first I have to build a farm here, and then I'll be able to upgrade it. Before release, we are planning to change that mechanic where you can just select to build a settlement there or a village, and then it'll take it 2 turns to do that and simplify that action a little bit. And you can see my watchtower did its job. Sure, Mad Dog is happy about that.
No, not really, because I thought I'd get to you before it was visible. That's a bummer.
Yes, my lord. Yes, yes.
All right, so I'm gonna keep trudging along here. I have my village underway, so we'll get that built. Check out the map a little bit. Well, never mind. All right. Oh, so now you can see he's got a watchtower there as well. So if I don't move this army out of the way, he's going to get shot. Nobody wants to see my armies get shot. So.
I wouldn't say nobody.
So now you can see at my new village here, because I have a second village, now I can hire a second builder. So that'll help me build infrastructure faster. And I'm also going to turn on some auto production there as well.
If that's what you would like.
And then I'm going to start going this way, because there's a lot of open land there as well that I'd want to take advantage of if I can. Alright, so now I've run into another enemy down here, Lord McPhee. I am going to try to maneuver around his army and take advantage of that and go destroy his farm.
At your service.
And while I do that, I think I'll build that. And also coming this direction, and we'll start getting some more armies coming down this way.
Your service. Is there anything else I can do for you, sir?
Okay. Oh, Lord McPhee, Lord McPhee built a village there that I immediately destroyed. So that's good for me.
Oh,
Not
man.
good for him.
Or me.
Yes, my lady.
And then I'm going to get out of the way of his watchtower, and I'm actually not going to... So this actually is not good, though, because he does have a watchtower there. And those take a few guys to get into and take down. So he's kind of got a good defensive position there, even though I burned his village. But what I can do is come this way, perhaps. So you see this village is burning. That means it's raised. And the only way to put out those fires is to send a builder in there to repair that place. So the problem is, again, his watchtower is right there. So unless he decides to take that down, it's gonna be hard to get in there and fix that.
Yes, my lord.
But what I can do, since I've caused him some damage, I'm going to send him a letter asking him to bend the knee to me and give up his sigil.
It sounded funny how you said that. I'm going to send him a letter.
I'm going to send him a letter via Raven. So the way communication works, there's no real-time communication back in these days. It's all via Raven. And so if I send this letter this turn, he'll get it. This is turn 10. Lord McPhee will receive it at turn 11, make a decision on it, and send a Raven back, and that Raven will get to me on turn 12. So that's how that works. Alright. So we'll see if he thinks I'm... Oh, he's got another watchtower somewhere because that guy just got shot. So he's got a pretty good defensive posture down there. And he looks like he might actually take that village back. He's got armies waiting. So this is not all that good for me at the moment.
At your service.
So I'm going to try to get in here and also set up some defenses.
Your wish is my command.
This is not going to be good for me, Todd. This is not going to be good for me at all. I have nowhere to expand to, really.
Well, that's fine. You can just bend the knee to me as well. We'll take out the AI together.
Yeah. Oh, no.
All right, so he's taken that back. So he sent me a letter. He rejected my demands. And he says my sigil will hang beneath his soon instead. So it may very well, the way I'm currently playing. So we'll see. I can't build there either.
Yes, my lord.
All right, it's time to send my builder the other direction, and I think I'll take that forest down. We're gonna actually try to come around Lord McPhee's flank here, through the forest. It's gonna take a while to get there, so as long as I can hold this line, I might be able to get around him. So that could be interesting. I'm going to try to build a tower here, but I don't think I'm going to get that. I think these guys are going to come in here and start a fight. So the reason the units are so big on the map is we thought we liked the kind of board game style, and I just went against my own strategy there, and we wanted this to kind of feel like a board game when you're playing it, kind of like a mix of Risk and chess, maybe.
And the reason we call them armies is because we show one unit, but it represents a whole army that you're sending.
Right. And so you can see these guys are kind of at a standoff, and the reason for that is because they're equal number. The way that combat works is the armies die when there's a power differential, and so if it were, and it's going to be, right now it's 2v2, it's going to be 3v3 when we both move our armies in here, and so I think I'm going to take actually one of these guys that way as well, and then move one around the flank there, so if it was let's say a 4v3, each side would lose one army. If it was a 5v3, each side would lose two armies. And that's the kind of chess match that you have to play. You have to position your armies in such a way that you take advantage of those power differentials where they make the most sense. And then there's the other thing that comes into play that you'll see soon is mages, and mages have the ability to protect and cause other problems, teleport units, shoot fireballs, and not fireballs, fireballs. It's not a bowl of fire, it's a ball of fire. That would be funny though. Anyway, so I'm gonna submit that turn.
We'd show the fiery horns coming to them.
Yeah, so there's a kind of a big battle there. What I could do is, since I control this land, I could move those armies out of that fight. However, I know that he's got a watchtower there, so that might not work. I'm gonna keep coming around this way. We'll see if I can get more armies there before he can. Because I don't know what's happening on his other flanks. He might be in combat in the fog of war over here with somebody else. So those armies, for now, they'll stay put. Now, if there is a fight on one of your farms, that farm is gonna not produce anything until that fight is done. So that's another thing that you want to keep in mind is your production levels. Even though you don't have to micromanage them, you still have to manage them. So, and you still have to think about those things. All right, so I'm gonna get an extra guy in there before he does. So it'll become a war of attrition until he can get more in there. And then I'm gonna build a mage tower up here, and we'll start showing what that brings to the game. You guys hold the line for now, and we'll submit that. And here comes my extra army in there, and you can see one died from each side, so now it's a 3 versus 2, where I have the advantage, and then I've got a couple more guys headed that direction.
At your service.
Send that builder that way. And now that I have a mage tower, I can summon a mage here at this tower. And bring him into the fight. It'll take him a while to get there, but he has a trick up his sleeve that I'll show you. So now that became a 2v1. And the mage is on the board now. And now after I send this army in there, he doesn't have any more in the picture. I'm actually gonna see if he'll bend the knee. The goal of the game is to either defeat all 6 players or all five of the other players, and completely destroy them, or get them to join you and swear fealty to you. Thus the name of the game, Fealty. So you guys hold the line there. He's going to come around that way. He'll probably get shot if that watchtower's still there, but I can no longer see. But that's alright. Put him in. Now you can see, so here's the mage. And he has a few spells. He's got teleport, entangle, protection, and fireball. So he's got an offensive, a defensive, well, a couple of defensive moves, and then teleport can be used kind of offensively or defensively, because you can get guys into combat and you can get guys out of combat. So it's helpful. But the mage can teleport themselves. If you select teleport, select the mage's own tile, and then they can travel kind of quickly around the map that way. Well, more quickly than anybody else.
Yes, my lord.
But they can also transport other units. So now I've taken over that tile. And here goes my mage teleporting. Spawned another army there. The line keeps moving forward. you can see kind of my strategy is to take my builders from one buildable place to the next. Sometimes it's, if you need more armies, it's better to build farms along the way. But I'll backtrack with that guy and build some farms in between. Yeah, and that watchtower is still there because that guy down there died. But now, that's kind of bad for me because I kind of opened that flank and I don't know if he's going to bring guys through there or not. But I think he's pretty weak because he hasn't, unless he's fighting over here, he hasn't brought any more troops this direction. So I'm not sure what he's doing. But I am sure that one of these guys going into that village is going to die because of that watchtower. So I think what I'm going to do is build my own watchtower there and then make this guy hold in place, and we'll see what happens. Yep, see, now I can see his watchtower again because I have my own watchtower there. So I can see what he's doing. And he once again rejected my demands. Now in multiplayer you can also, when there's human players, you can, since there's limited in-game diplomacy, but when you're talking to other players, you can send them anything you want. So I could send Mad Dog a message here saying, hey, how about we call a truce for the next few turns while I focus on this person or this front. And then it's up to them whether they're going to do it or not. But it gives you kind of open-ended diplomacy options against human players. But I can also send Mad Dog a message to say, hey, bend the knee to me and bolster my claim, or I bend the knee to you, I offer my fealty to you.
That's what you should do.
I'm not going to do that yet. It might come to that. We'll see how the game unfolds. But another thing that you can do is if you do pledge fealty to another house, you can backstab them. That is an option. So just because you bend the knee to somebody doesn't mean that's it.
Anything else I can do for you, sir?
Necessarily. So.
And when you get a
Yes, my
6 human player game, that's going to be very interesting.
Yeah. Then it becomes
yes.
very interesting in terms of the strategy that you're going to have to play against. Obviously, AI is limited in what they're going to do, but human players are unpredictable.
Yes, my
Or
lord.
can be, anyways. I don't know what you're doing over there. You haven't advanced on me at all, and that's unlike you. So, is it because I'm trying to explain the game and you're being nice to me? I don't know.
Yeah,
But-
of course. Of course.
Yeah, that's what it is. Of course, that's what it is. Alright, so now that my mage is here, he's ready to do some damage. So the first thing that I'm going to show you with him is he's going to launch a fireball right at that enemy watchtower. And then that opens the door for my armies to move in. And then all the while back there, that builder is going to keep building infrastructure. It's one of my favorite things in the game is blowing up enemy watchtowers. Okay. Aha! See, now Lord McPhee has seen the light. He's sent me a letter. My sigil shall hang under yours. My armies are at your service. Let us fight under your banner. Should I let him or should I destroy him? I think I'll be nice and I'll let him do that. And we'll carry on here. And that'll open the door for me to be not so nice on other fronts. Maybe.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
So I'm gonna have to get a builder. Unfortunately, I don't have a builder close. But when I build this settlement up here, it doesn't mean I have to build. I don't have to hire the builder from that settlement. I can hire a builder at any other settlement. And so next turn, I'll probably hire one here, and then we'll walk that builder down to repair that village down there.
At your service, my lord.
Another thing you'll notice is I haven't cut down these trees. Trees kind of make a temporary wall. You can't fire fireballs or teleport across them. They're kind of temporary barriers. But they also keep the map looking, pretty nice and healthy. So. But no, they do serve a purpose. Oh, that guy got shot. So just because he sent the letter that I accepted, he didn't get that response right away. And so that's why, his armies didn't get that message right away. And so that's why I still lost one there. But now you can see that his colors have taken on my red. So he's red and black. That actually looks pretty cool, those stripes. And there's his problem. He was fighting Mad Dog the whole time over here. He was probably sending troops to get slaughtered by that watchtower over and over again. So now we have a decision to make there.
Is there anything else I can do for you, sir? This again.
So we now
At your
have
service.
probably a more difficult fight on our hands. Fights between us devs have they're pretty good. They're probably about 50-50, I'd say, or close. I don't know. It might be more closer to 60-40 in Mad Dog's favor.
I would say the opposite.
All right, so here is what I was talking about. I'm going to, even though I have auto production on for armies here, I'm going to cancel that and I'm going to hire a builder there. That way I can send that builder to repair this village. I'm not sure what our AI opponent... Oh, I killed his builder early on and he never built another one. He never hired another one. So he's only been focused on trying to get through over here. The AI kind of gets stuck on things from time to time. They're not the smartest, but they'll get better with time. And as more people play it and give us feedback and suggestions, we'll, which we want you to do, by the way, please join the playtest. It's open right now during Next Fest. So if you want to download and play against us online, just fire up the playtest version and let's go. Let's have some fun.
What you have to do is go to the online button, and then you can see the tabs at the top, and there's a tab that says join game, and it will list the games that are available to join.
All right, so now I like to turn the camera kind of facing the front. There's a compass. It's up underneath Mad Dog's head that shows you the direction of the map, and that helps you when you do become an ally with another human player. You can give each other kind of, hey, I'm gonna take the western front and go that way, and let's kind of surround this player or whatever. There's different strategies you can take together. I mean, then you can backstab each other too, so there's that. So I'm going to walk that builder to that village there. And let's keep going this way here. And I have another builder I can hire because I built another village. So I'm going to hire another one there. And that way I can take advantage of this area up here. But let's continue to move armies in there and see and scout out what we can do there.
If that's what you would like. Two arms.
I have a feeling that there's a lot of dark blue armies over here somewhere. Oh, here's his mage coming in just right on cue.
Two arms. Two arms.
That's the unofficial name of the game, by the way.
Yes. All right, let's see if we can go this way and that way.
I have a soldier that has at least 2 arrows stuck through him because I was protecting him.
Yes, so production, protection, the mage spells, even, and you'll see that, hopefully we'll see that guy shortly.
At your service.
But if they get shot, they'll just walk around with that. It's only a flesh wound at that point. It's just like, I have an arrow. It's just part of my body now. It gets fused into them. No, there, we saw that guy get shot, and but my protection spell worked there. All right, so you saw Entangle there. He kept my armies from moving forward. So this is going to be a sticky situation over here with his mage.
At your service. If that's what you would like. Two arms.
Let's see. Let's plan this out a little bit. So if I build here, then I can also build here. 1, 2, and then I can build up here. That'll be pretty good spread.
Yes, my lord.
I should build right there. So 1, 2, 3, and then maybe another one up here, depending on what that guy's doing.
Yes, my lord. If that's what you would like.
Gonna need that builder to walk faster. Needs to repair that village.
At your
Move those guys that way. It's important to think about where you turn on auto production of your armies as well, because you want to get them to the front lines as quickly as possible. And so if I was to turn on auto production back here, it wouldn't make sense, because I don't want my armies to have to walk all that distance to the front. So you want to produce your armies at the closest point of attack as possible. If that makes sense. That guy, stay there. Alright, let's end that turn. Let's see what happens. Alright. Oh, he entangled my guys again.
This guy's mage just shot his own army.
Yeah, AI mages aren't... sometimes they make pretty poor choices when it comes to their fireballs.
Is there anything else I can do for you? Yes, my liege. 2 arms.
Oh, you bugger.
Alright, so let's keep advancing there. Okay, so now we have... who's that? Lord Herman. Lord Herman is on our northern front. So I'm not going to be able to build here now because he's got a village right there. So I could
Yes, my
build
lord.
that farm there. I'll take that one down.
That's what you would like.
Keep moving forward here. I must have auto production on. I don't want auto production on there. I just told you guys I don't want auto production on there. So let's cancel that. And let's build an army there. I'm going to turn off auto production there as well. Okay, so now
Is there anything else?
with the war on multiple fronts, there's obviously a little bit more intense strategy, and you have to think things through. And I wonder if I take my builder this way. I don't know what he has there. For now, I'm gonna build a farm there. And I think I'll take this army around there. I have a feeling he's going to do that again. Probably gonna entangle those guys again, but we'll see. We'll see. He might get a bad roll on his entangle, and it might not get him. Oh. Oh, he blew up his own guy. I'll take that.
Oh man, come on.
I'll take that.
I was just trying to bounce one and then see where it was going to go from there. Oh no.
Alright, so now we have this village. I'll do that. I'm going to hire another builder out here so I can build this area up. And then now this builder, let's start making these farms. Those are buildable spots. I'll send this builder there to do that. Send that army that direction. That army that direction. We'll build that area. Oh, so it looks like Mad Dog has bent the knee to Sir Drew. So now he's even more of a traitor. Alright, so we'll hold the line there for a second. This is getting interesting. His mage is very dangerous. As you can see, mages cause havoc even to their own troops. So fireball is indiscriminate. It's gonna do damage to everyone.
If anyone is a Michigan fan, I've got the Michigan colors, by the way.
Oh, that's even worse. All right, so I am going to train an army at this village now because, well, actually I'm not, because it's still, even though I can, it's still a really far walk for them to get to the front lines, and it would be, I have currently 15 of 19 armies. I'm building 3. That means, you know, next turn I'll have 18 of 19, and I can build the 19th one closer to the front line rather than having them all the way back here and having to walk. So I'm going to leave that action alone. Oh, it looks like Mad Dog has forces up this direction as well. You're burning Sir Drew's lands, huh? I shouldn't have told you that, because now you know that I can see you. Alright, so that's the only thing left there. Yes. So I'm ending a turn without doing all my actions, but I know that the one that I can do is one that I don't want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and accept that and end the turn anyway. And I knew that that was going to happen. So now our defenses are a little less there. And Sir Drew is asking us to bend the knee as well. But I think we're going to hold off for now. Let's keep the game interesting. If we do that, it'll basically be handing over the throne. Unless that was the backstab, but we're gonna not do that right now. No, that guy, I did not want him to go that direction. So you can see I can cycle through my units here, and then choose that guy that I made go there. I want to cancel that and actually have him come to this way as well. And we'll tell those guys to hold the line. Gonna move that builder there. Actually, let's let the army go in front and scout that out. There's another feature that I don't have turned on right now. It's called Follow the Leader. And there's a toggle down here in the bottom left. It's under my head. Let me move my head. And what that does is, if you read it, it basically gives the armies at your front, or the armies behind, armies. Oh my gosh, Chadrick, how do I explain this? Follow the leader. So if I have an army going from, say, this tile, like this army's going this way, and then there's armies trailing them, the leading army will kind of be the only one you have to give an action to, because the other ones will get automatic orders to follow the one that was in front of them. So, or if there's more than one in front of them or whatever, if there's a group of armies, they'll all follow that lead. and it's a way to kind of automate your supply lines to the front line. It's a cool feature, but it has its place, and it used to be on all the time, but we recently changed that because we found that there's a lot of times when we were just canceling those automatic orders, especially in the early part of the game. Later in the game, when you have armies driving across the whole map, then it makes a lot of sense.
Oh,
Incoming fireball. It threw him out of the tower onto the other tile next door. Just a flaming mass of humanity.
At your service. That's what you would like. Yes, my liege. If that's what you would like, this again. Is there anything else I can do for you, sir? Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes,
I'm gonna
yes.
have one of those guys do that.
Is there anything else I can do for you, sir? Your wish is my command.
I really need
Yes, my lord.
a second mage tower. Really, really need one. I think I'll build one right there. I need a mage to help with this area down here. This front in the south. The mages are very powerful, and it takes a lot of armies to counter that. Or another mage to help counter that. And he's most likely experiencing a similar thing in this center of the map area where I'm advancing.
To arms. If that's what you would like.
oh man.
Oh, so there's a bunch of troops there. He walked his builder right into that.
Yeah, AI is not the smartest.
Okay, I did not think why did I do that? That was dumb.
At your service. Is there anything else I can do for you, sir?
I moved my mage to the wrong place. I wanted him to protect that, and I accidentally moved him instead. See? That's what I get for trying to explain things and be nice to the folks. Alright, so I'm gonna summon him there.
Yes, my
Keep
lord.
building infrastructure here. So mage towers, you can only have one mage tower for every 2 villages that are under your control, that are not raised or burning.
Yes, my liege.
So I can only build one extra thing down here. How many villages? 5. So I'd have to have another one in order to get another mage tower. So that's what I'm going to work on next. Having 3 mages would be very, very beneficial. So, and you can't have two watchtowers next to each other. So that's why taking this one down and building this one next to it.
Yes, yes. Yes, my liege.
His mage is really causing problems down here. So I'm going to send
Yes, my lord.
a little bit
Yes, yes.
back up.
What turn are you showing right now, Todd?
30.
Okay,
To
all right.
his service.
I heard a scream, and my turn hadn't advanced, so I wondered where that came from.
Oh, that's interesting. I don't know. I didn't hear that. At least I
might,
don't.
have been might have been your kids, man.
It might have been. It might have been. Ah, and that was a big mistake on my part. Keeping that mage with those armies. So we're coming up on 57 minutes video here. I think we'll play for a few more, and or I mean, we can play a little bit longer, I guess. But I don't want to keep this too long. I want you to go online. I want you to download the playtest, and play against us. And help me beat Chadrick. So now that mage died, I can actually respawn one back at my tower. So all hope is not lost, but that was a big blow for sure to my cause, especially now that he's got all of these armies here. And apparently 2 mages coming in because he entangled my guys and then blew them up at the same time. So that's not fun. All right, so I'm gonna try that. I'll take one of these guys that way. We'll keep building some infrastructure. All right, here we go.
No, you idiot.
Those guys got held up.
The rogue mage shot his own guys. Oh no.
Okay, so Lord Herman up here is he needs to just
Yes, my lord.
give up.
At your service, my lord.
Build there. Let's continue to send
Arms.
troops this way and this way.
Yes, my liege.
Okay, so we have to get this guy. He has no easy way through here. I should not have trained him there.
Yes, my lord.
So I can't teleport him because there's fog of war here. So because he can't see it, he can't teleport through it or even to it. So he's got a slow walk ahead of him. This one, let's get him moving. All right. How are you feeling, Chadwick? We're at an hour.
I want to finish this out. And people can stop watching if they want to. I'm so interested in seeing what happens with this.
All right, let's keep playing.
It's like I've never been in a situation where I've been in the middle of the map like this and felt so bad about the situation, but I'm actually doing not too bad.
Mixed feelings.
I feel like I'm not doing so bad.
Oh, at least the tower survived.
Oh, come on.
So I'm making some advances there, but I'm also getting a little bit worried about the center of the map. 'Cause there's about to be a big hole right here.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, so now
Is there anything else?
you can move forward.
Wish is my command.
No, let's actually not do that. Let's go up there and repair that village. Let's do some damage up there.
Yes, my liege.
So really, I think I can only build one more structure right at this forest here. And then my side of the map is full. My area of the map, I don't have a whole side. All right, so let's continue on here. Let's tell that to auto produce when it can. It can't until it's repaired. Let's keep
So
this
is
guy here.
tomorrow-
So,
no.
so there's an interesting fight here. It's 1v1v1. It's not gonna be forever, but because I have a watchtower there. So somebody's gonna get shot. So it's not gonna pan out the way I would want to show you.
Yes,
I have a question about Next Fest there, Todd. So it's June 10th through the 17th, right? So Monday is the last day, is that right?
Monday is the last day.
your wish is my command.
So I wonder if we could schedule a game
Yes,
for like Sunday night and basically start it. We could have 6 players, 6 human players, and then we could start it at a certain time. And just whoever joins. Anybody who has the playtest could play along with us.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. I would love it if you all out there watching would join us and play. All right. So now that that guy's there, I think I will see what happens here. I'm very worried about this middle of the map area still. Got a lot of guys piling up. And I have no real recourse against it. This one, it really doesn't make sense to do that, but I'm gonna have to.
Oh, you're kidding me. Herman joined you.
All right. Thank you, Lord Herman. I didn't even... I was too busy paying attention to other things, and there he is. Thank you, Lord Herman.
No.
That is great. That's great news.
That's totally unfair.
I wonder if surrender will surrender.
Oh. This is rotten.
Oh, that's great news. That's great news. All right, so instead of that, instead of fixing that, no, let's go fix that, and then let's go build that. Actually, let's fix that, and then fix that. This is going to be important.
No, you're not going to get to that mage tower. I'm not going to let you.
Whose guy is that? Oh, is that Lord Herman's rogue mage right there? All right. All right, you're gonna have to build armies too, and they're gonna have to come this way. That might be a good turning point in this war.
Herman.
Let's not. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just.
And I couldn't even spam him because I'm not the Lord.
Well, I mean, there are disadvantages to bending the knee. You don't get to control who you offer fealty to or who you want to have pledged to you. Oh. Oh, Lord Herman's got quite a force.
Herman got all the way around there.
He has flanked you. That was useless. Why didn't you walk any armies into that spot that I firebombed? Come on.
Oh man, oh man, oh man.
Cancel one of them. Let's build a defensive structure here. Alright, let's hold that for a moment. Alright, he's gonna repair that. So this is getting good. This is good. I have another builder there. My builders just need to keep building infrastructure, and my armies need to keep holding, trying to hold.
Yes, my lord. Is there anything else I can do? Yes, again.
Okay. Oh boy. Let's see what happens. Let's go look up here. Now that I see Lord Herman's map, we gotta check this out. Okay. He's doing pretty good. Oh no. Oh.
Yes.
Okay. We've got to try it. Might be a little risky to do that, so I'm going to do this. Yeah, let's turn auto on there, but let's make a builder in the meantime. We're gonna need him. What is your strategy here? Hang tight, hang tight. Sometimes you just gotta wait for the right opportunity to advance.
How did you save that mage tower?
Lord Herman's builder did the right thing and repaired it.
Oh, jerk face.
No, it was great on his part. Let's go to there.
I'm telling you, fireballs need to raise the land.
I think fireballs are powerful enough. I don't know. We'll have that discussion, I guess.
Oh, come on, Drew.
Your wishes might come up.
Come on, Drew.
At your service. Yes, my lord.
All right, let's see what happens here. Oh boy. Oh, there's a lot of fighting going on there. Good job, Lord Herman's mage.
Oh.
Did you teleport out of there just in time?
No,
I think
he didn't. He didn't make it.
He didn't make it?
He didn't make it.
Oh.
He died on the way through.
Oh, man. I saw him getting out of there, and I was like, uh-oh, I think he made it.
This is not good. I can't do
At
anything.
your service.
I can't make any headway.
Oh, your liege lord is asking me to bend the knee to him. I shall not.
Well, I tell you what. I'm gonna backstab him.
Yeah, let's
And
show
then-
that. That's a good feature to show.
And then I'll join you
Oh, all
if
right.
you agree to take me.
At your service.
Well, let's see if you backstab him first.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh
You
boy.
can never be too careful here.
And this is not gonna be good because I'm not in the best of positions to do this.
No, let's just continue here.
And then he's gonna turn on me automatically. I'm gonna lose this mage.
At your service. Anything else?
I did it already though, so we're gonna see what happens. You gotta protect me.
Yes, again.
So this is this. Yeah, I mean, look at the map though. We basically have kind of a horseshoe going on. It's starting
Yeah.
to take shape around you guys. It's too bad the castle's in the way and we can't get to that. Oh well, there's mountains there anyways. We can't get through there. But here it is, folks. Here's the castle that we're all fighting over. Isn't it beautiful? It's grand.
All right. All right.
All right, I've got to move some troops in here. Oh boy, that mage needs a way out. Let's cut that tree down.
Yeah, there's no way I could fight 3 fronts. And I had, well, four fronts. I mean, I had that strip right in the middle.
At your service.
Hang tight.
Oh,
Yes, again.
it's rough, man. It's rough.
It's you know what one of the greatest sounds in the world is when you're on the verge of when you know that you're being defeated. That's one of the greatest sounds. Why didn't you move those armies forward?
I'm not sure which ones you meant.
Oh, in the middle of the map.
Because I want to join you.
Okay, because I feel like if you would have done that earlier, you could have really ripped a hole right in the middle of my entire place.
I was worried that I wouldn't be able to take that tower. I thought you had guys there.
Hmm.
I think that was,
I think I did, but at the time when I saw you had quite a few armies there,
Mhm.
I had not built up a force there yet. So, yeah,
I could have came through.
you could have came right through.
At your service.
I don't believe you could do it now. So we're gonna send this guy that way. Okay. Gonna send. Nope, I cannot. Yet. So what you can do though, if you can see here, even though Mad Dog is still pledged to Sir Drew, if we weren't actually on voice chat and talking, I could send him a message behind his liege's back and say, hey, I have the greater claim to the throne. You should join me instead and backstab your liege, and I'll help protect you. And you can make plans behind their back. I can send messages. We can send messages back and forth via Raven. So that's another interesting aspect to the game that multiplayer brings that you don't get in the single player version. What to do with this guy? Let's go that way. Let's bring him to there.
I do not have a good way to set this up, so I'm gonna lose a bunch of my guys, I think, when I convert.
Gonna gonna back him off. I think we'll be able to take care of that.
Yes, my liege. At your service.
I can't remember. Does it convert at the beginning of the turn or at the end of the turn?
Yes.
We coded it.
Yeah.
I just don't remember.
I can't recall either. We're gonna see. We're gonna find out shortly.
Hold on a minute. Don't submit yet. Hold on. I gotta change this.
Go that way.
I gotta blow these guys up. All right.
I'm gonna build a tower there and then hold that line for a moment. And let's go. Sorry, I hit the mic. Oh, wow. That was a big fireball there. It looks like you have gotten rid of the striped outfits.
Oh boy.
You're back to your navy blue.
Okay, let's see how many guys I lost. Because when you backstab, some of your units may stay loyal to your liege lord.
Yes. Yeah, you're gonna lose guys, and it's kind of random, but kind of based on where they're deployed as well.
Yeah, if they're close to the enemy stronghold,
They have a higher chance of staying loyal to that lord. So now, what I can do, now that Chadrick is free of Sir Drew's bondage, however, Sir Drew still has his original sigil that was on his banner is no longer there. You can see it's still on Sir Drew's banner because he's got that. I guess you could call it like a victory point. The sigils are kind of like a victory points, if you will. You need all 6 to win. That's what it comes down to. Now that you have backstabbed your liege lord, please don't do the same to me. Send. All right. So I'm gonna send him a raven to say, bend the knee to me, please, and he'll also get that message.
At your service, my lord. Is there anything else?
And we'll build out here. And so we can't see this on ours, but on my screen. But Sir Drew's lands are now no longer visible to Mad Dog. They no longer share maps. So and vice versa. Sir Drew can't see Mad Dog's areas except for what he can see via Fog of War. So we're gonna send that person there, that person there. Keep building infrastructure, builders. We'll wait one more turn here.
Getting those 2 allies was huge for you.
It doesn't hurt, that's for sure.
Herman joining you was my downfall.
You know, they made the right choice. That's all I can say.
Well, it's
okay.
actually Sir Drew's downfall.
I've got a lot of units to move here. All right. Let's see. I'm not gonna fireball you at this time because I'm hopeful
Appreciate that.
that you'll join my cause. All right, here we go. That fireball destroyed everybody in that village.
Oh, they got a tower right there. Oh, yeah, I wish I would have went straight through that middle. I should have. Totally should have.
I already sent you that message, but I will accept.
Yes, mighty.
All right, we will move you over to there. Gonna move all of these armies into there.
Yes, my lord. At your service.
Oh, there's a fight going on there. Don't worry, we're coming to help.
Is there anything else? Yes, my. Yes, mighty. Yes, my lord. If that's what you would like. Your wish is my command. Yes, mighty.
Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I would say at the hour mark, I was highly unsure, and I did not think that victory was even a possibility. But now, the tide has changed, even though I don't control the majority of the map. Having the allies join me makes a big difference.
Oh, no. I lost my mage tower.
We'll get it back. We'll get it back. So now
Yeah,
I can see all of your lands.
That guy got out of there just in time.
You know, I'm gonna see
Oh, I like my new colors.
if the other, yeah, that looks nice. Oh, your mage looks pretty sick.
Uh-huh.
I like that. I like that combo. We're gonna try to end this game. We're gonna see if they'll join us. If not, well, sorry for their luck. All right. I'm gonna focus this huge force, well, right down the middle of this huge force that I have in the middle of the map. I'm gonna send them just directly to that mage tower where your mage is standing on the Sir Drew's spot. So they'll come help out there.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get to that tower. Well,
So another thing you'll see is when Chadwick declares actions, I'm able to see them because we're allies now. And he's able to see mine as well. So you can use that in your strategy, and with your Raven communications between each other. You can come up with a game plan on how to attack. Now, that's if you're not on voice chat. If you're on voice chat, just use that. Go there. You follow them. You.
I don't think I lost a lot of guys when I did the backstab.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I think some of them changed, but I'll have to watch through again to see.
Yes, my lord.
Follow along. So what I'm going to try to do up here is teleport. Once I get my mage in front of those guys or with them, I can try to send the mage and those armies forward 2 spots. So I'm going to try that after this turn advances.
Did all those green guys live?
I think so. A couple of them, yeah, a couple lived. I think one died. We must subdue the enemy.
We've got it. We've got it.
Do they know they're defeated? Probably not. I'll protect my guys going into there. So your protection spells also work on allies.
Yes, my liege.
So I only have one ally moving in there, it looks like. Not sure what the other one is doing. Oh, that's yours. He'll probably go in that green city as well.
Yes, again.
Gonna build another mage tower there.
Yes, my lord.
Move these armies. Oh wow, there's really only... Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, we're gonna come help you out in the south here.
Yes, my lord.
One of the cool things about this game is that when you you don't have to lose. You might not win, but you don't have to lose. And it still makes the game fun to the very end.
Yeah, for sure.
Like when I was allied with Sir Drew, I was really hoping that we could win, you know, and it was even if I wouldn't have won the game, I still would have considered it a victory.
Yeah, because you would have, you know, beat me yet again. So.
Exactly. Yes.
So I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna try to teleport. Oops, wrong one. I'm gonna try to teleport these folks way down to here. So whichever armies. So I told these armies to stay put. They're not gonna move. And then casting teleport on that tile will take a random group of them to this destination, effectively moving them ahead 3 turns. So that's huge. Doing stuff like that could definitely turn the tide.
I think it was today. I was playing a game and I had a mage like in the perfect location to move like 4 or 5 yards to the front, and it was so nice.
That teleport didn't do very good, but the other one did. But I can run it again. Okay, skip the rest of these moves. Well, they both rejected, so I guess they just want war.
Well, they're going to be destroyed here shortly. No, I haven't turned on Follow the Leader yet.
Yeah, I did that a while back.
I'm probably going to do it now, but...
Still burning lands down here. Let's go fix those. Actually, a buildable spot there. Let's go get that. Stay put. Fight that. There's a big battle for that city. And I'm going to protect there.
One thing we haven't mentioned is when you have multiple armies on different sides, when you have more than 2, it just kills off 1 army for each liege instead of doing the differential.
Right.
If I said that correctly. I think I
Yeah.
did.
So basically, if there are 3 houses on one hex, they would all lose 1 army. I think that's what you said.
Yep.
Let's just go in here.
Yes, my lord.
Oh,
At
shoot.
your service.
That's not what I wanted. That's what.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. At your service, my lord.
No. Let's go take down that tree. And build another one there. I think we've got all the infrastructure we need, but can just keep building. Oh, something in my eye. That was a good one. I got a lot of guys moving. Come on, sirs. You should know that the end is nigh. Stay put there. Once again, we'll protect that.
The big group in the middle, right next to the tower and the mountain, and the city.
Yep.
Don't move those, and I'll teleport some of them to the front.
Oh, okay. I was gonna do the same, so
Your wish is my command.
we'll see whose teleport does what. But wow, if you can get them all the way to there, that would be great. I'm gonna actually cancel my teleport. I'm just gonna have my mage stay put too, because maybe he'll go with.
Now it'll be the time that it does like 2.
Yeah, get a really horrible roll. So really, the only thing that kind of a dice roll has an effect on is the spell casting. Combat is the same rules always apply, so you know what to expect in all those cases. Magic is what throws the wrench in those gears, so to speak.
You have a lot of towers you could take down.
There's really no point, and that's just more armies I'd have to move at this point.
True. Very true.
At this point, I want them to realize their imminent destruction and give up, because our armies are bearing down on them. So they really have no choice but to surrender. They just don't know it yet.
Yep. No good that teleport does.
Oh, you're right. It did too.
Oh man.
You called it. You called it.
I can usually get it. Still got a lot of guys right there.
Mm-hmm.
But not for long.
Yes, ma'am. Your service.
Who is protecting that? Must be Lord Herman.
Which one? The 3v1 that 6 are moving into? Or is that something else?
No, it's Surrender's village, where there's a bunch of. There's 3 of ours versus 3 of his, but next to that, there's a protection spell happening. I believe that is. Yeah, that's got to be Herman's mage. That's right there on that tower with me.
One thing we want to do is make it so that we can name the cities, so
Yes.
that it'll be easier to describe, and it's just fun.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, I'll add to the destruction happening there.
At yours. Yes, yes.
All right, well, let's run this guy this way.
Do you see the
I have a lot of mages.
Do you see the entangle and the fireballs?
Yes, that's gonna be fun. Watch what happens there.
All right, I'm going to. I can try to teleport. Oh, you're teleporting all of them. I'll teleport any of the remainders. Well, there won't be any remainders because they will be moved out of there. You're moving a bunch of them, and you're trying to teleport the mage. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I think so. That's all right. Is that? Oh, you mean right in the center? Yeah.
Yeah, keep your. Why don't you keep like 3 of them there?
All right, I will cancel all those, move a few, and then the rest of you stay put. There we
Just
go.
look for science.
All right. I think we've finally taken Surrender's village. Surrender is not living up to his name. Big melee there.
Oh, and then we only got 2 guys.
Lots of fire coming into that one. That was great.
It was satisfying.
Oh, Sir Drew has finally given up. Surrender, the one that has the name, is not surrendering.
So now is a good time to teach everybody about call to arms.
Yes. So there's only one place to go. So down here under my head again is another button called Call to Arms. And I can click this, and what this is going to do is going to give me a warning, and then when I proceed, it's going to let me select a place for all my armies to focus on. And it's going to declare all of their actions, regardless of what they were doing before. Now they're all coming to there. So, focused fight.
I have 4 mages right now.
Yeah, I have quite a few as well.
You got all these towers in the background.
Well, it's just in case, we get
Right.
raided from the sea or something.
Yep.
You never know.
We should tell them about some of the scope creep ideas and some of the version 2 ideas that we have.
Ships, walls, bridges, lakes, rivers.
Multiple islands.
Yes. Raiders from the sea.
Potentially multiplayer games where you take over an island and then that person is the lord, and then you have 5 other islands and they do the same, and then it's all of you versus everybody else. That would be so cool. That would be awesome. It'd be really hard to manage, but it would be really awesome.
Siege weapons is another idea we were thinking about.
And hit points and damage. That's a good one.
Yeah, it makes it less predictable, but so we've thought about that. We've thought about village upgrades as far as defenses go.
Veteran armies.
Mm-hmm. So lots of things that we could do. But we want to hear from you. We want your feedback. We want you to play the game. We want you to tell us what you like and don't like. Tell us what you like to see. And have fun playing it with us. So please add it to your wish list. As there's our victory. Surrender gave up at 47 turns. Long live me.
Long live you, man. That was good, and I really should have went through that center area and took you out, but I failed to do so.
And you can see I have all of the victory points on my banner, and everyone has given up. Nobody was destroyed, so that's a victory in and of itself. Except for all the armies that died along the way.
Everybody is still alive.
Yeah.
At least all the lords and ladies are. Is there any ladies in here? I think all the lords.
Not in this one.
All the lords are alive.
Yeah, so.
And
All right. Well, that's Fealty. It's been almost 2 hours on this one, so this has been really fun. We hope you enjoyed watching. We thank you for hanging out with us, and please join the playtest and give us your feedback, suggestions, add it to your wish list, and thank you for being a part of Steam Next Fest with us. So, all right, have a good one.